That went pretty well then. Terunofuji took to the all-stables practice bout stage and walked away with 10 wins from 13, putting 2 Ozeki well in their place. Neck-troubled Takakeisho did appear, to be beaten by him 6-2. In form, Ozeki Kirishima was repelled 2-love. And even Nemesis Daeisho was bettered 2-1 at the very end of the session, with Teru's stamina draining. The Yokozuna's skill in smothering thrusts with a solid inside right earned him particular plaudits. "I don't think my build-up's going badly," he said to the gathered press pack, who noted he frequently cares for his knees while waiting his turn to fight. "I'm training with a view to stepping back in," Teru said of the upcoming meet. The watching chairman Hakkaku said, he was treading on eggshells at first and looking somewhat stiff, but bit by bit he improved his flow and his movement too. "I think confidence will bring him wins, and if he gets through the first 5 days next week, that confidence will blossom and he can likely do something." He may not have declared he's competing yet, but I feel he'll be alright. Yokozuna Council Chairman Mr. Yamauchi added, "He looked pretty solid overall, but as he well knows, stamina is the issue. Can he last all those 15 days? But I can't fault his sense of Yokozuna duty, which was fully on display." Now that achievement, I should add, came on the back of a strong performance at Tokitsukaze Stable the day before, where Teru went 13-1 against the likes of Shodai and visiting Hokuseiho. "I wanted to fight about 20 times, but my stamina sadly gave out," Teru said. "If you fight different foes, you place stress on different muscles, and it seems I tired most of them out. My knees are now okay, by the way. I just overworked my hip in training last year. That's where the problem lies." Shodai, who lost to him 7 times straight, said, "Once I found out, at the last minute, he'd suddenly be coming, I figured he'd be aiming to practice with me. He's impacting hard and looking sharp." Hoshoryu also guested there that day, beating Shodai 3-0. As I said, that was on Monday. Let's now go back to Tuesday's all-stable practice, which the public were not allowed to attend, hence no new footage on my part. Kirishima, often seen fiddling with his right elbow supporter, said, "It was the first time in ages I got to go against the Yokozuna, and I was simply beaten for power." He's 0-10 against Terunofuji in proper competition. Takakeisho, who scored 2 push-out wins over Terunofuji, said, "I tried to show respect for his rank by going in straight and hard. It was great to get first-hand experience of his current condition and style." Those could well have been Keisho's first practice bouts in the past 7 weeks. He held his neck after bout number 1, but triumphed in the following 2, so it's not all bad, it seems. The man himself insists he can get fit on time for Sunday's curtain raiser. His Saitama Sakai Jr. Kotonowaka continued to boost his reputation with a showing of 10-2. He burst out of the blocks with 9 straight wins against Tamawashi, Nishikigi, Shodai, Nishikigi again, Daeisho, Abi, Ryuden, Tobizaru, and Gonoyama. Hardly what you'd call no-hopers. Mysteriously, he then looked limp in a force-out defeat to Oho. Did he tweak something? Ponders Nikkan Sports. But Waka returned to the fray to beat Oho again, then close with defeat to Midorifuji. Asked if he fought with extra hunger with Ozeki now in the frame, he said, "It's important to be aiming higher, but amid all that, you've got to be calm in the fight itself. And if I can keep doing that, I'll be boosted no end. So now it's a case of building on what I'm already doing and brushing up the finer points. Kotonowaka was said to have more than made up for the 3 Ozeki blowouts, but performing most flawlessly of all was reborn Takayasu, who trounced Takakeisho once, Kirishima twice, and Hoshoryu thrice on his way to 7-0. His other bout taken off Wakamoto Haru. I didn't fight many times today, but I focused on patience and grit, he said. It was still a decent workout, and I don't think I'm looking bad at all. In other training news, Atamifuji fought 29 times in Monday's session with colleagues Takarafuji and Takerufuji. More folk are supporting me now, and I want to boost my rank for them, was the reason he gave for his extra effort. I'm not completely fazed by the tough fixture list ahead, he added. I fought some of the top guys at the end of last year, and I want to go in to beat them. Finally, tomorrow, January 11th, is decision time on Hakuoho's comeback. He's already been cleared by his doctors, even though his shoulder's not quite 100%. It's great I'm now in more or less fighting condition, and I really want to compete, the man himself told Nikkan Sports. But his famous stablemaster countered, "We have to see how you train on the 10th and 11th. I'm sure you can get 4 wins as you are, but a man of your talent need not rush things so much." In a joint session with nearby Oshiogawa stable on Monday, Hakuoho fought 23 times against non-salaried fighters, winning 21. I've only rested 1 full day since having the operation last year, he disclosed. I've been working on my legs like crazy, my hips have become more flexible, and my initial charge could be twice as fast as before, I reckon. My legs are also in better shape than last year. Having reached Japan's traditional age of male adulthood, 20, it was only recently changed to 18, Hakuoho was asked what his first adult goal would be. To do things to the full, he wrote on fancy square paper. Not to slack off on the boring things that will help make me stronger and better. The bouts themselves can often depend on moments of luck. I'm not guaranteed to win. I'm merely upping my chances with the everyday work I do.